Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we're taking Dennis off to get that tyre fixed, and in fact not just get that one tyre done, we're going to get all 6 tyres replaced on Dennis, which is not going to be a cheap job and not going to be an easy job, so not something I'm going to do myself. So the first thing was to find a suitable place to take Dennis, and probably one of the best places in Colchester or the Colchester area is Anglia Truck Management or Truck Tyre Management Centre. Absolutely first rate, couple of guys who worked really hard on Dennis to get him all sorted out, which you're about to watch. So it might seem a bit of an odd location, but Anglian Truck Tyre Management is actually located out on an old airfield. So as you can see here, we're just driving down the old taxiways for the airfield, which is the place where really, if you want to give Dennis a chance to open him up a little bit, this was where I had my first chance just to drive down that area. But taking him on the back, and there we found Anglian Truck Tyres. And the first thing I'm probably going to say about this, which never ceases to surprise me, is the size of all the equipment you need in order to do any kind of work on a vehicle of this size. The air-powered tools that they're using, the jacks that they were using, even the effort that they were using, everything was on a completely different level to anything you experience when working on a car. From the age markers on the tyres, it was clear that these tyres had been on for approximately 20 years, even maybe a little bit more than that. And that also meant that the wheel nuts had never been off for about the same length of time. So they did have some fun and games getting those wheel nuts off. And then it was a case of getting the tyres off the rims. So to take the tyres off, the first thing was to take the valves out of the tyres and just release the air that had been in there for God knows how long. And it was an unusual smell coming out of those tyres. 6 brand new tyres, not a cheap investment, just under £1,800 for the 6 tyres, which was actually a really competitively good price. Clearly, absolutely not the kind of job you could just do in your garage at home, putting the tyres on this kind of thing. Amazing amount of effort and amazing equipment.
Probably never got torqued up in the past anyway.
No.
So you can hear the guys talking about torque settings. That's the tension needed on the nuts. And it's measured in either foot-pounds or Newton meters. Now for a car, not quite sure, but it's under 100, certainly a lot less than that. But for this vehicle, 700 Newton meters required to actually put those nuts back on that vehicle. Hence you need a pole or a tool similar to what they're using there. So massive thanks to these two guys who worked absolutely valiantly to get the tyres done on this vehicle in a really quick time, actually, considering how old those wheels were and how hard they were to get off. So massive thanks to them, massive thanks to Angling Truck Tyres, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you very much.